want to be free. We want to be free to do what we want to do. And we want to get loaded.
Ah, delicious. Welcome to the Northern Union Vape Show. It is a Sunday night, and we're back with you for a little bit of chat, see where we go. So thank you for joining us, because I know there's other shows on tonight that you could have gone over. Very thank you for everybody in chat for joining us. Much appreciated. We will go around and see what our casters are on, and we have got with us, there's only 4 of us tonight, so we haven't got a guest on. Danny's still busy doing his shop and everything, and Skint's still doing up at the Skint Towers. So hopefully he should be back soon, because he keeps telling us that he's going to be back soon, because obviously he's busy decorating and filling in his moat round the towers. Do you know what I mean? So
getting his statue built.
Yeah, getting his statue built and driving in his Lamborghini.
What, a little bit like Rocky?
Exactly. Yeah, he's going up upstairs. So we have got our usual caster, which is JP from JP Vape Reviews. We have got Steve Blazing Vape 75. We've also got James McTavish, and you've got myself, Benny Vapes. So welcome. We will see what we're all vaping on. Hopefully Nightbot will come in at some point. Might be a bit choppy, because I think the internet's a bit shit tonight, to be honest with you. So I'll bring chat up as well. So we'll go with James. Oh, there's got 2 of them feeling rough as well from last night. They've been on piss all weekend, of 2 of them, which is James, JP, and fucking Steve. Steve's got heartburn, so he might zip off because he's feeling a bit rough. And James is back on beer. He's been pissed all weekend. So we'll see where it goes. Right, we'll start with JP. What are you vaping on, brother?
Right, thanks, mate. I'm on the Brunel Mount Along on the Vaporstone Eco Mod, which I got earlier on this week. In that, I have got Les Pickens Tobacco Scotch. So I'm rather enjoying that. As well as that, I'm on the Carlin V2 on the Drag Free. And in that, I am on Myth Banana Milkshake. And last but not least, I'm on the Asgard Mini with the Dreamer 1.5. And in that, I have got another Myth's juice, and it's the Peach Iced Tea. And reviews coming out for that tomorrow. So I'm plugging it out now. And I'll pass it over to Steve.
Thank you, sir. I've got the usual Drag 3 with the Wide Rice launcher tank on top, with some Zeus Juice's lemon tart concentrate thing that they're doing. Got the Lost Vape Groose kit, 100-watt kit. And in that, I have got some Code Red, lovely jubbly. And then I've got the Vapefly Optima.
What do you think?
With some Zeus Juice Black reloaded inside of it.
What are you thinking of it?
The Optima. I think it's all right. Yeah, I've got the I bought the RDTA pod for it, and the rebuildable coil and the pod that goes in with it. So, but I've yet to have a play with them yet. So, but so far, I think it's all right. I like it.
It's quite nice. I've got it. I've got mine to come up. I've done down low. I'm going to do them in separate beats. I'm not going to do them all at once. There's too much stuff.
Yeah, same man. Yeah, it'd be about half an hour long.
Exactly.
I was going to say, I would have so much fun with that launcher tank. I would just, how far can I get that coil from where I'm sitting? Yeah. I would just sit there and do that all day. Like, the hell with bait on it. Just
play tiddlywinks with it.
Yeah.
I mean, the good thing is with the RDTA comes with it. Obviously, it comes with mesh you can put in it, but it also comes with a Clapton coil, so you can put a single coil in it as well.
Yeah.
So that'd be quite good.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea. Like, say, you can have a mesh or Clapton coil in it. But so, yeah, so sorry about that. Bump it in there. Gonna
No
pass
worries.
it on?
That's all of me. I'll pass it on to McTavish.
So I am on the Bestia Anima, which is Sidefire 21700 with the blotto sitting on the top. And in that, I've got 100 large Fresh Pink of Bel Air, which is just a pink lemonade. I've got my Para Series Night. On top of that, I've got my custom Velocity V2. And in that, I've got my grape soda, which is from Primal. It's called Grape.
Grape.
It's all grape.
Grape.
And I'll pass it over to Benny.
Thank you very much, my friend. I'm on the Deco with the Arbiter on top. Fits quite well on there. If you're going to get one, I'd look at it, 21700. Definitely a nice little bit of kit. Fits the Arbiter quite well. I was quite shocked when I put it on, to be honest with you. In that, I've got some Myth Lemon and Lime, but it's got mint in it. It's not a bad little vape. I'm also on the Drag 3 with the Ether. Yeah, I can't think of the name then. Ether on top. And inside that, I have got some of Best Sig Liquids RY4 cigar. So that's quite nice. A little bit, man. That's it. I've got other stuff on here, but no, that I've got any juicing. I've got the Optima and that, so yeah. So that is it. So we'll start off. Want to talk a bit of battery safety. So I would talk about this before. And one thing is, got two things to cover first. Public service announcement. Anybody in chat that's not done your census yet and you're in the UK, get and do it. Because you've got to do it by tonight or you get a £1,000 fine. Doesn't take long. Takes about 15 minutes. So if you forgot to do it, you've only got till, I think, 12 o'clock tonight. So get on and do it. I've just done mine. I forgot all about it. And also, something else I was going to say. Oh, if you're not on, if you check up at top, if you're on, look at top, it should be on live chat and not twat chat. If you are on twat chat, just turn it over onto live chat. There we go. So yeah, so we're just on about, but we talked about this before we came on. First of all, before we go on, we haven't said hello to chat.
Hello, chat.
Hello, chat. McTavish, do you want to just do a quick jump down chat?
Yes, I will. Yeah. Participants, and it'll get it done super quick for me. So let's see who is in here. What is going on with this thing tonight? So let's just scroll back up to the top.
How come you've suddenly gone really loud then?
Yeah.
Because when I move closer, I get louder.
Ah, right.
Because my mic is like right here. Right, so we have Freerider Vapor, hello sir. We have Gareth Shrek Reviews. We've got Hooked on Funk, hello Jay. We've got Blazing, he's a troublemaker, he's always got heartburn.
Yeah.
We've got Jad UK, hello Jad, it's a name I've not seen before. We've got Simon62, hello Simon. We've got Ian Above the Clouds. We have, let's see here. We've got Zippy Zone. We've got
Zippy.
Vapor Queen Becky. Hello, Becky. You started doing that as well now.
We'll do a different one. We can't take it off of you. So that... Do you know that started off with Benny Vape's hands? That's where you got it from. Asking.
So we've got Jack Vapor. Nice to see you again, sir. Hope you're doing well. Let's see who else we've got. We've got Tony, or is it? I can't say his full name. Hillary Zongley. I just call him Tony. That's his name. Who else do I see in here? Any other names?
Yeah, Daytime Frank.
We've got Rajit Van Mahid.
Mahid, yeah, it's
Scottish. Who else do I see that I've not seen here yet? Oh, Graham's on Hello Net Reality. Hello, Graham.
Graham
let's go down the list. We've got Daytime Frank.
The man, the myth.
We have Grateful Ant. Got Scott Morrison. Hello, Scott. Nice to see you. Alan I'm going to end up butchering a lot of these names because I can't read properly. Where is it? There's Jacobson. Yeah, Jacobson. Frankenmeiser, hello. We have... God, I'm really bad at this.
You are Jacob Vapor, J. Jarry, Vapor Queen Becky, Graham Mabley, Fletch.
You better continue.
Yeah, might as well, it'll be there all day. Bingo with that, yeah, exactly. Bingo with Mick. And Radjit's been a bit of a sting. He wants to know where his prize is. Wants to know where his prize is, and have I sent it yet?
It's been sent by carrier pigeon. Receive it in 2 to 3 months.
Hooked on Funk, Mr. Hooky on Funk. You missed him out. You can't miss him out. And anybody else that's on, and people on the replay. So yeah, we just want to talk about. I was talking about before. When I came on, I was just saying I've got a Samsung 30T here. Stopped using it because my battery charger decides to rip it. So put it away. Decided to get some more battery wraps. Got it out to wrap it, and the fucking thing's vented, leaked. So if you see a battery with that on top, do not use it.
Straight in the battery bin at Tesco.
Yeah, get rid of it. It is decided to leak. And that has not been next to anything metal or anything like that. So just don't use a battery if it's, straight away, as soon as it ripped like I've done, it started to rip all top. And, it's definitely done a little venting thing on me there. And that's not even been used. That was just on my side. So just be careful. Just be careful with them. It's a little bit of a thing. I'm glad it didn't sort of set up, going to thermal runaway or anything, but it's definitely vented. And it's not been strained, it's been in mods. Do you know what I mean? So just be very careful. Very careful. So have you had anything? That was the first one I've ever had done that.
No, I've never.
Not me personally, but it happened to one of my colleagues in the shop that I was working with. She had a molly cell and she dropped to positive end down on it's a hardwood floor, and all you heard was it starting to and I just went, see that, kick it over there as fast as you can, and the bang off of man, she got a fright.
Yeah, no, it's like I say, it's the first one I've ever had gone funny, but I've stopped using it, like I say, because my battery charger. But don't you think they should make them that little bit bigger, battery chargers?
Yeah.
Because,
I mean, that's my old battery charger was the actual spring on it was that oily sprung that you only had to go like that and you had springs. The amount of times it's nicked one of my battery wraps on it. Whereas I've got the new one now, it's all right. But yeah, I mean, it's the same like with your battery wraps. As soon as you're tearing it, whenever I put mine on charge, as soon as I take it off, I check the wrap. I check my wraps on my batteries every couple of days, literally.
Yeah, they don't cost much. I just didn't have any 21700 battery wraps or 2700 battery wraps because it's not something that you sort of have, is it? Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Graham, no, mate, it's virtually brand new. Virtually brand new. And I got a load of them when I got me 21700 mod, so I bet it's 6 more. And it was holding its charge. There was nothing wrong with it. It was just that I'd noticed that it were getting a bit tatty, starting to, especially when it rips down the side. I was like, nope, not using that. Take them out, and that's it. So yeah, it was holding its charge and everything, but yeah, I was just a bit.
Yeah, I obviously I've already touched on this with you guys, but I genuinely think that whatever companies that are making battery chargers need to either make the spring slightly looser or come up with a completely different system altogether. Like like an arm that comes out of the charger, you put the battery into a cradle and then over or something like that. But it's getting to the point where, like you said, it's like that launcher tank. You want to know if you're going to actually hold a battery or if it's going to go flying across the room.
Yeah. Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
It's not that, I mean, you look at your chargers and that they're trying to do more or less every type of battery they can get their hands on type of thing. I mean, it takes the 18350s, AAA batteries, AA batteries. So you're at your smallest size batteries there. And then, of course, when you're going into your 21s and you're really putting some strain on that spring. So they should get more to dedicate to the vaping side of things, or to
it's not so much that, it's more the battery charge, because 21700s, people do use them. They're used for torches and things like that, aren't they? Do you know what I mean? So it's just that I just
cameras from what I remember as well.
Yeah, they use them in cars, they use them on, N.U.V.S and things like that. I just think that the battery chargers need to be just that little bit bigger. So you're not struggling with 21700s to get them in.
Or something that JP touched on, something that's specifically designed for that battery type. So 18650s, 18350s, and then a completely new charger for your 2700s and your 21700s.
Yeah.
That might be something worth companies looking into. There's a couple of ideas. I'll expect my check in the mail.
Yeah. Because you haven't got a lot of choices with battery tech. You can either get an X-Star or you can get a Nightcore. Mine's a Nightcore.
I've got a Gliese. You can get Gliese.
A Gliese, yeah, but just be careful with some of them. They got recalled.
Oh, mine's was way after recall. I bought mine.
Because they recalled the earlier ones, didn't they?
Year and a half or something now, and it's been perfectly fine.
Maybe so. It says sometimes when the battery is fully charged and left, it can leak. Maybe so. Maybe it's because, I like to say, I took it off. I can't remember if it were on charge or it wasn't off charge, but you know what I mean? I was just like, whoa. That's not good. So that'll be going in battery bin.
Yep, absolutely.
It's just that, like I say, Trexport X-Star VC8 has a massive area for batteries. Never a problem with 21700 times 8.
That's a massive one, isn't it?
I think it's also known. I could be wrong, but it might be also known as the Queen Ant.
Yeah, I've got a Queen. I have got a Queen Ant.
The Ant's obviously like the single one or the dual one that they had done, and they came up with the Queen Ant as well.
Yeah, I've got the Queen Ant, but the only problem with it is it a hit-up muff diver?
I remember Dave, that one.
that's what is it? A day is that? Bit of muff. Yeah, I've got only problem with that is I find with X-Star chargers is they're all USB.
I've never even thought about that because mine's is like your usual kind of, the two little circles, the prong circles that go into the charger.
The kettle. They like the kettle thing.
That's the one.
Yeah. Well, the X-Stars are like the Queen Ant is 2 USB connectors. So, which is a pain in the ass because you've got to have you've got to have a double charger or 2 separate chargers to power it up. So it only powers up one side, and so you only get 4 and 4. And I find that it's a bit of a pain in the ass having to put a battery charger on into USBs.
I was going to say, Graham Spears says get a Grey Falcon 8-bay fits. Is it Grey Falcon? Is it Grey Falcon?
Grey Falcon? I've never heard of that. I've never heard that one.
Or is it Grey?
Grey. It's a Grey. Grey.
It's the Grey Falcon.
Yeah, now I know the night calls are USB, but the what is it are the X-Star ones are.
Mm-hmm.
Nearly all of them are USB, which is a pain in the ass. To be fair.
I suppose if it's like a single or a dual and you're taking it out in the van with you for the day or something, yeah, absolutely, it has its place. But for an 8-bay charger, my first instinct would be this is going to be in one place only. Let's just give it one in a power socket.
Yes.
There you go.
Yeah, exactly. Just have one connection with one power source. That's all I wanted. But I didn't know till I bought it that it was USB.
Mm.
And I was like,
Jay Jarry says, I have a Nightcore N.U.V.S. It's an i4 charge. Doesn't rip my battery chargers. So, yeah. So I'm guessing, obviously, some do and some don't, but obviously there's more ones out there that are more notorious than others.
yeah, I'm going to have to get it. I think we'll have to get a new one.
With you.
I'll start using my Queen Ant. It just annoys me having to put 2 leads into it. Do you know what I mean? That's what annoys me. No. What do you use, James, Steve?
X-Star 4-bay.
I'm not sure which model it is. Northcore. I can't remember which model this one is now. Oh, Q4.
All right.
Northcore Q4. So that's all right though. That is not too bad.
So that's the one that we well, when I say we use in the shop, my store manager, she just went, look, this is my spare one at home. I'm going to leave it here to try. Feel free to use it, and that's one we kind of keep for ourselves. And obviously, there's one for customers, so we can check their batteries on a different charger. But yeah, that's a good one that you've got. I haven't had any problems with that one either.
Yeah, it's done job.
Graham says the Gryphon is a mains all 8 bay charge at 1 amp. So what have you got in chat? What chat's got? What have they got? X-Star. X-Star's quite popular. Like I say, I just...
X-Star, Gry Falcon. I'm trying to see if Nightcore, a couple of Nightcores in there as well. Don't really see any other ones.
That's probably mains ones to do. I got it on a great deal. Most time, all right, J Daddy got it on sale. I'm gonna have to have a look. And, you know, like I say, I've got the Queen Anne. It's big, and I had an FS charger, and I'm downstairs, charged them up. So we're upstairs in bedroom. I'm charging it up. Do you know you can smell like that?
Pop.
What's that plastic smell?
It melted.
Honestly, mate, yeah. It must have blown a thermal fuse inside. Upstairs, it stunk of plastic. Absolutely stunk.
Shrek says he gets all his batteries and chargers from Fogstar.
Yeah, because you get some good deals. Hip Hop, you all right, buddy?
Especially on a Friday.
Yeah, Friday, 20%
Yeah,
off.
absolutely. And Fletch says he charges his by car battery.
Yeah, that way.
Oh, Christ, on a bike.
Stuart Bill says night core, but does rip bats if you pull out fast. Yeah, that's what I found. Like I say, sometimes you just pull them out and it goes, shoots back in.
Yeah, that and it catches your fingers between the battery and the spring, and I've had that done a few times.
Got a night core. Albert Valentini's got a night core i8, i4, his normal power cords. Yeah. I just think, like Shrek said, it should be all house chargers should have a 240 charger in them. 240, because there was some dodgy night core that came out, wasn't there? And there wasn't fused. There were fake ones.
Huh.
Yeah, there was a big thing on it. The big thing, it was that there's another battery company, isn't there? Used to be, were it Next Day Batteries or something? Something like that. They were a bit dodgy, they sell dodgy, but he had some dodgy.
Even the name of that, you just said.
Is that the one that used to
Next Day Batteries, lads?
and plug batteries?
Yeah, he used to do dodgy batteries. The company, I don't know if it's Next Day or whatever it was, but FS is good or not. The battery charger was shit. Batteries are all right. The 21700, the 2700 is all right. I've got one of them.
Because that's one thing you will definitely notice, that some companies are better at doing batteries, but when it actually comes to the charger technology of the batteries, they're just dog shit. So that's why I normally say to a company, if they specialize in just battery chargers, I would maybe go for that company, because then all their time and their money's been invested in that kind of one product and not several different things at once. Let's see.
Yeah, he's saying the i4, Graham says the i4 recovers batteries for when I sometimes go a bit low on the mech. Don't go left. Shouldn't go too low on the mech.
I don't even go too low on a mech.
So, yeah, so like I said, I just thought I'd bring that up, that just to watch out for.
Yeah, absolutely, because like especially with this, obviously it's a Para series. I've got a 0.4 build in this, just to kind of help for the extra amps that are going through it. I'm not really risking it, and it still hits like a truck, so I can't really complain.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it will look like a truck. Yeah, it was Next Day Batteries. I thought it was. Yeah, I knew they were based in Leeds. He was a bit of a dodgy guy. He did this fake batteries and everything. And yeah, it came and it had a plug on it. When you got it, it had no fuse on the plug.
That's weird.
Yeah, it had no. Graham said he was joking. Yeah. Don't let go between 3.8 volts. Shouldn't let them drop down to.
The thing is, if I'd seen that on like a battery, I would be like, I'm going back to the shop with this. This isn't right.
Well, that's how it came out. That's everybody were looking at them and saying, "Oh, they seem right." And it had a full plastic plug, so it didn't have any fuse in it. So if all had gone wrong, it was just going to burn your house down because the fuse won't pop. So just be careful out there, because these fakes. Fakes.
You guys obviously know I'm all for going for clones, but that's probably the only thing I wouldn't go for as clones is batteries and chargers. That's something I would quite happily stick my hand in my pocket and go, right, how much do I need for this and how much do I need for that? So absolutely, that's where my my sensible head definitely.
Well, there's fake batteries going round again, isn't there? Some fake batteries going round again where they've put, because they used to put two like 18350s together and things like that. And there's some, I think there were some fake 21700s going round. They're going round again where they've just rewrapped them and they're not what you think they are. Some of them have been button nose where they've just put a Samsung top on them. You know, so just be careful. Get them from reputable people. That's all I can tell you.
Absolutely.
You know. Yeah, I knew that's what it was, Sheck. Yeah. He had multiple new names. Yeah, he kept popping up all over the place. Like I say, it were next day batteries. I think he did some juice as well. Next day juice. E-liquid with a bit of one. But I'm not sure. But no, sort of everybody hounded him.
Bathtub juice.
Yeah.
Cut with ethanol.
Oh, there's some fake Vupo coils going around now as well, apparently.
That's maybe why the bloody tanks leak like they do.
Possibly. Also, it also depends on where you get it from as well. I think that goes for anything. Let's be fair. If batteries, tanks, mods, mechs, coils, batteries, chargers, you name it. It really depends on where you get it from, and if it's a reputable source. That's kind of all you need to look for.
Yeah, like JJ is saying, with batteries and chargers, if you don't have the cash, wait for sales. Definitely, there's a few sales pop up. It depends. Up saying how many times what are you doing, James? Stripping off and showing a bit of titty there.
Just a bit of moob.
Bit of chippy tit.
Yeah, getting his chippy tits out. He's
bad.
had 2 more beers. He's still pissed up from Friday night. He's doing like naked runs, but have it over his head next.
Well, when it comes to battery longevity, see the way that I see it, a battery can last as much as you look after it. So if you take, if you treat it like the way that I see a battery is if you treat it like you would a mech, treat it with respect, because obviously it's the most volatile component of any device. If you treat it with respect, you look after it, you rewrap it, it needs to be rewrapped like Benny does, and obviously he's explained that what's happened. It's something that you've got to look after. And I've got Samsungs I've got in another device, and I think I've had them maybe over a year and a half, and they're still perfectly fine. Because I've looked after them.
Like I say, it depends. If they start, what I'd say to you is usually they say, what is it? If it's about a year, you'll get out. It's so many charges in it. That's what you're supposed to go on. So many charges. You watch Battery Mooch, it tells you that you've got a cycle of charges that you do, and they're good for 150 charges, say, and then your battery will start dying off. It'll start getting, it won't hold its charge as long. You'll put it on your vape. I've got a couple of just started now that are going, like, put them in a mod and it's like, gone. Well, they're gone. They're next.
Yeah.
So, is that your net? What net?
What?
Hip Hop saying, is that your net? Net?
My net?
In it? Don't know. You just put, is that your net? Is that your net? You net?
I don't know what you're talking
I don't know. You just put it in. I don't know. Baldo used to sell clone Nord coils that were better than the original coils. Yeah, you can get one. The worst ones used to be, right? I used to get, do you know Kangatech? And I used to have Kangatech, the old ones, they're like the little BVC sort of ones that they used to. I forgot what they're called.
Oh, is that it's the VOCC VOC
The
coils
little ones.
with the little silica wicks in them?
Yes, that's the one. Yes. Well, I used to get them, and sometimes I'll get them, and I'll be vaping away, and like 2 vapes, and they taste like shit. And they were fake coils. Couldn't tell any different than the original one. They just didn't fucking last. They just napped up.
Cheap Papa Shopper cotton.
Is it what?
Graham,
Papa Shopper cotton.
Graham, I've got some Samsungs. I've got some I can't even remember the name of these ones. AMTs. That's what are in here. I got these from Rainbow Vapes because they were on the deal, and they've been working perfectly fine. as well. So you don't always have to go for what I would say is you don't always have to go for the name brands, but as long as like they sort of match up to, the amps match up to what their volts are and all that kind of
They're
stuff.
the AWTs. They're Andy Summit over, aren't they? Andrew, you can't really get them that much.
AWT 18650. Yeah.
Oh,
They're
no,
actually quite
Graham
good batteries,
Babley's
and
not
obviously
net,
they've got
sorry.
holograms on them there, so I know that they're real and you can scratch.
Yeah,
do your
AWTs are one of better batteries. If you can get the one of better batteries out there. Yeah, if you like I say, Oaks, I do that. I don't get buy them every 6 months. I just wait. If the battery starts sagging and it's big, it's not doing it, then get it off. And Shaw Patrick Lynch says, cool hair, McTavish.
I know, thank you. It's starting to grow back.
I think you need a shave.
Oh, I know.
Scalped off.
Yeah, Benji's saying that.
The thing is, it felt like it didn't grow back for forever. I was like, because the missus, the night that obviously we done it during the charity live, she went, "You're wearing a hat until that grows back."
Yeah.
And she went, "I'll let you do the back and sides of your head because I know you can do that really well. But your hats, you're keeping a hat on until that grows back." So here we are. I have hair.
Yeah. Benji's saying, when you start getting a cold vape after a few weeks, when your battery is nearly full, yeah, it's time to get rid.
Yeah, another thing you can do, especially if your battery charger has a screen on it, and your battery's meant to go up to 4.2 volts, and you've got a full, say you've got two married batteries together, and one's still reading at 4.2, and the other one's reading it, say call it 3.7, just for talking sake. That's when you just go, see you later.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of battery chargers now will tell you everything, tell you if they're good batteries as well.
Yeah.
If they've got digital screen on, they'll tell you. They'll give you all the information that you need off of it. It'll tell you if it's holding its charge, if it's not holding its charge. You can put them in a cycle on some of them as well. They'll cycle the battery to see if it'll hold the charge. The more expensive battery chargers do that. So.
Well, Shrek, if you go into Rainbow Vapes, that's where I got mine from, and they were like, I got the two of them for, I can't remember now. I think it was maybe £5 for the two of them, but they were like £8 for both of them, if that makes any sense. So I was like, yeah, you know what? Go for it. Just go and grab them while I had the chance.
That's what Big D uses, isn't it? AWTs.
No, I think he uses Samsungs. He's got
No, you don't. He uses that Home one. What's he?
Oh, home, yeah.
Oh, I've got Home Tech batteries as well.
Home Tech, yeah. Well, they're designed for vaping, aren't they?
This one is a Home Run. Yeah, Home Run. It's in this one. It's fantastic. They're fantastic, and the great thing about they, like, especially if you become a mech user. In fact, what I'll do is I'll take this one apart. On the actual battery wrap itself, it tells you the minimum resistance that the battery can take.
Yes.
And it even tells you the recommended wattage for it as well, which is pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to pick up on camera, but there you go. There's your amps. It's all up there. Obviously, it's too small for the camera to see, but all this tells you all the details of what this battery is. And then you've got one there, and it tells you how many mAh your battery has got as well. So it's pretty clever. So instead of kind of going, guess, can this battery take this? It's all on the battery. So
yeah,
you pay a little bit extra, but there's a little bit of extra guidance that go on with these as well.
Yeah,
seem a lot of thicker wrap as well. That looks a bit.
I was just about to say that it looks a thicker wrap. That's what I was just about to say. Then,
yeah, it's well for this one, it actually worked for the Bestia. It works it pretty well because obviously it's quite a wide tube. But if I were to put this in the M4H1, it's a little bit snug. So absolutely.
Yeah, Graham Mabley uses H86LGs. Find they hit a little bit harder, 1500 milliamp hour, 30 amps. Stay a little cooler too. And Benji's saying get some Amp King green batteries. They last so long for me in mechs. So I just like to say.
Amp King are a subsidy of Anakin, I want to say. I think. Last time I checked. I could be wrong.
All right. Yeah. Hip Hop Juice saying, be careful with AWT. Most are fakes unless it's direct from a reputable company. I'm guessing you missed out a bit on that. But yeah, they're from Rainbow Vape, so I don't think they'll be fake.
Well, Gary's is definitely a reputable company. I've bought so much off of them.
And it's definitely fun. But you've got to be careful. Don't buy them off of eBay or anywhere like that. you know, get them from reputable dealers, you know, people online,
You
Pop
can tell
Juice.
it, most batteries will come in either the little silicon sleeves. The AWTs actually came in the plastic containers, and that's how you know they were real, because that's something I looked up before I bought them. If they came in the real like see-through hard plastic with the cap on it, and you just flick the cap open, you know they're real. When I was like, oh, fantastic, these are real. So chuffed for myself.
You got to do your own work, haven't you? That's the thing. Do your own work on batteries. Definitely do your own work on batteries before you start. Go over and look at Battery Mooch if you are. He has got a YouTube channel. Go on there. You can go on and see all his charts and everything if you are looking at batteries. Just if you're new to batteries, they're not just a thing like an AA battery that you can just throw around. Because I had a lad at work that I walked up to his van and he had an 18650 just loose on top of his, you know, where sort of on top of his dashboard. I was like, whoa, don't do that, fella, here.
No, I actually,
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not one for shouting at my wife. That was the only time I actually raised my voice at her. I went, hey, do you want your bag to go boom? Because she put a 21700 in her bag without without a case on it. And I literally went through because it was next to keys. I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
See, I don't know which one I'll be more worried about, that the battery's loose on the dashboard or that it's under the window under direct sunlight.
Exactly, mate. Exactly. I couldn't believe it. When I saw him, I'm like, I went straight to my van and got a spare battery case that I had. So here, take that. Put them in that. Graham gets these batteries from Flashlight Batteries.
I thought you said fleshlight. There was like,
It was Flashlight. It is. I couldn't get it out. Flashlight batteries because they're water resistant.
Just say that's not that kind of show.
Yeah. So we have got a few bits coming up. We will show. Everybody's been talking about it. You have seen him about. We've had little alter ego being talked about this week, which is James's alter ego, McRavish. She has popped up, if I can find her. She has popped up, so she has been about. I will tell you, she has been about, and this is so. We'll just show you what. So there you go. She has been done a little video for us, a little bit of a dance video. So there you go. That's what McRavish has been doing, some TikTok videos. So just look out for her on there. She still looks good. I've got to say, definitely looks good.
They're working out really well.
Yeah.
Got to shave. As it just coming up my screen now, I'm like, what the fuck?
So your Graham Spears saying, I won't buy batteries from e-cig shops because even they don't know if they are fake or not. They only use battery suppliers because they buy straight from the manufacturer. Yeah, it depends if you go where you go for them, doesn't it? A reputable company will know where they get the batteries from. A lot of them will buy them from Fogstar.
Yeah, absolutely. Another one, obviously, like you said, if they come directly from manufacturer, if they have a kind of ongoing deal with, say like Danny's shop, he has like a full deal going on with like Samsung, then you know that they're going to be real Samsungs. So it's kind of something to look out for as well. Even if you're going into another independent, I just used his as an example. Thank you, Becky. Just seen all the comments.
Daryl's saying, any the PMP mesh coil rebuildable kit from Watofo? Yes, the smart coil thing, isn't it? Is it
Yeah,
smart?
it is.
Coil?
Then I'll say Bitefly have done their own one. That's the rebuildable coil as well, the same sort of thing. So,
Yeah, that's taken from. I tell you who's inspired these is definitely the Nest.
yeah.
That's where they've took the inspiration from to do that, because the Nest, how you do it is exactly the same as like the Nest build for the Nest. You know, but yeah. Definitely
Just don't try and do a live build on a Nest when you're 5 bottles deep.
Yeah.
Is that I did that and I was just like, how did I manage that and not burn my face off?
Yeah. So that's what it's been up to. We've also got a little message from our sponsor, we have got a gentleman's handshake coming up. There is some rules to go with that. We will go through them. That'll be around about 10 o'clock. But we have got a little bit from him that Danny has sent through.
This is a public announcement.
I'll take it back to another dimension. 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 Hey, attention.
Just at Big D Vapes 2. The sign's going to be over there. And then I'm going to have a projector sign sticking out there. Nothing's going there. Too much fucking money. And then I did want another section of glass here, but due to the construction, because it goes out this side, there wouldn't be enough support. But yeah, it's going along fine. A lot longer, twice as long. I have a cabinet there.
I'll take it back to another dimension. 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 Hey, attention.
There we go. So that's just a quick look at Big D Vapes 2. You know, so that was a quick look round. Does look like it's going to be really, really nice. It's a lot bigger than his other one, a lot longer than his other one. So yeah, so that is a public service announcement. That Slowit shop is coming along. It should be open on the April 12th. So if you are in the West Yorkshire area, go over and see him. If you're in the Manchester area, it's just over at Tops. It's not far. It's about half an hour from Oldham. They're about 2 hours from me, like, but
It's this. I like the kind of distress we've done his display cabinet. I think that's really nice.
yeah, it looks nice, doesn't it? It does look nice. It does look nice.
He's put a lot of thought into it.
It does look like it's coming along nicely. Yeah, definitely. It does look nice. It looks like it's going to be. He's leaving it white. We're on about that with light. It's going to be for a bit more light in it. But no, it looks like it's going to be a really nice shot. It's a lot. It's longer, so he's gone up from his little shot to this one that he's gone there. So that'll be quite nice. So yeah, Graham Spears is saying the thing is Samsung and others won't sell to e-cig shops. Yeah, they put on the batteries now that it says not for use for e-cigarettes. That's to cover their own back in it because of all this batteries blowing up.
Fake batteries, fake chargers. That's like you said. A lot of people are just doing that now just to cover, like for liability reasons. But that is what it is.
Exactly. So yeah, so if you might have seen the title of it, we get knocked down. So it's a bit like we get knocked down, we get back up again. You know, basically what's going on in America is shite at the moment. You know, if you haven't looked, do you go on, DIY, share things out, that advocacy and that lot, because they're getting battered, absolutely battered over there. It was like the cart ship, because we're looking around, obviously you'll have heard that a little bit of a thing of that. I don't know if Kennedy said, everybody's saying that Kennedy have finished, that they're not making mods anymore, but apparently they've come out and said no, they're not selling in America. I don't know if anybody else heard that.
The only thing I knew is that they make other things apart from mech tubes. I know they make up, like they've made other products in the past. Maybe they're going back to that. But I said when I first heard that, I said they should just move their factory to somewhere they're allowed to do it, and just keep going, because obviously there is obviously a following and there's a lot of people who do like Kennedy.
Yeah, I don't think it's so much that they can't do it, it's they can't post them. They can't post them anywhere. So they can't post them to the distributors or all like that because there's no one sending them out. Because everybody, UPS, FedEx, DHL, their own postal service are saying, no, we're not going to post them. So how do you get them out? That's their thing, is how can you post them if you can't send them out to anywhere? Which is, if you can't ban it, what do you do? Ban the, they're not going to, they've not come out and said, we're banning it, but we'll stop you fucking sending it out to anyone. Dude, kills it, dead, done it.
The only, I've been thinking in my head, how could they, if they were to continue as they are now, as say they're open and they're operating at as they would normally. The only way that the two ways that they could get around that is putting things in separate packages and having them sent out that way, because then it's not a fully put together mod. Obviously, that doesn't work. But that would be one thing that logically in my head that is possible. But it's a tube. I don't understand. Like, I get obviously something that looks like a device, like a Smock or an Aspire or a vape, vape fly. They look like devices, but these are just metal cylinders. I don't understand.
Because it's the intention for use, isn't it? That's what they've got you on, the intention for use. And that's how they're doing it. So you can't get it. But I'm watching Mark Nature Vape Show other day, and he was saying that he can't get. He put an order in for the Bishop, and ordered it by DHL, and they got back to him and said we can't send it out to you because DHL in China are stopping it. Dino, welcome.
Hi, Dean.
So they're stopping it as well, DHL in China. I've not been able to get in. I don't know. Dean probably gets it separate. I don't know how he gets his Smock stuff, but I can't order from Smock because when I go on to click to order it, as a reviewer, it won't let me send it out. It comes up. There's no shipping option to your country.
Because most of these places now have to go through the Royal Mail. It's kind of the only way it can be done, because if DHL, which is one of the larger ones in the UK, go, then it'll be like CityLink and Parcel Force, then UPS, and then it's literally just left down to Royal Mail again.
Yeah. Well, what he's just said in there is Benji saying, I wouldn't worry about them too much. Most big vendors have found a way to ship the gear. Still, people make a fuss over nothing for the extra sales, I feel. They are saying that they ease, but you're going to be someone out in sticks that's, because obviously America's fucking huge, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's not just, so your cities where they can deliver by a local person, or they'll have an infrastructure where they can pick it up and go in a lorry somewhere, but your people out in sticks that, rely on your local postman and all that lot, they're not going to be taking that, are they?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, so like I say, Mark were on about that he wouldn't get him sent out by DHL in China, so it's sort of affected everything, isn't it? If you can't get out from, it's going to be on China Post, which can take fucking 25 years to come. All right, they might have changed it then, because like I say, they used to use DHL, so they may have changed it. I haven't been on for a while because I couldn't fucking get out.
Well, I think it may be down to the website as well. I just seen what Danny said about Smock stuff either being UPS or FedEx, but I think it's also down to the supply, like who you're buying it from as well, could also be a huge factor. Absolutely.
Benji saying the problem with DHL, they always had a vape mail ban, but bring it up now, this happens to cover their backs. I don't know. It's just fucking. How are you feeling, Steve? You've got
it's. I think it's just a bit unfair that obviously all these like UPS and FedEx are all American companies, and all the issue they're having in America, but because it's all worldwide, it's affecting. Well, it should be like, well, if the Americans are having the problem with this vape controversy, that they should keep it within the United States, because it's not. It's just bullshit. It's just, I don't know. It's but like you said, I don't know how they can do, because it's not like a smaller company can up and go, okay, well, we'll be a dedicated courier for vape stuff, because they're going to have something as well as around America. They're going to have like a fair bit of money behind them to be able to do US wide, where it's not like the UK where stick it in the back of a van and you can travel out for a few hours. It's I said America's a big country, so
what is it Shrek was saying? I know I saw on about it over there. They have a UK, they bring them over in big containers. Then the ones to go there, they go to an holding warehouse and then they distribute them all out. But you've still got that in America where they can't do that, because who's going to take them out? Do you know what I mean? It's Grain Spears is saying that the 3F Vape told me they are not shipping anything over $80 to the UK now.
All right.
So
That's probably sounds like it's just to cover their own backs.
Yeah.
There's probably another reason why things like eSig 1 have been kind of going mental with all the deals and things like that have been going, and Amazon last week as well went all a bit haywire because they knew this was coming. They went, you know what, let's tell all the vendors to drop the prices, try and get rid of as much stock as they can because they knew this kind of stuff was going to be happening.
Yeah, when I send stuff, they ask you if you've got, if you send something by Royal Mail, they ask you. I never tell them it's vape, so I tell them it's gas stuff. It's gas parts. I don't tell them what it is. But yeah,
I get asked, guys, what is it? Hardware.
Yeah, that's what I just say. Yeah, it's some gas parts.
It's a dildo.
Well, I don't know if this has happened to any of you three, but one of the funny things that happened with myself, must have been about a month ago. It was Amazon, and it came to the door, and the guy was like, "I need to see some ID," and I was like, "But I verified it through Amazon that I'm already over 18." And at this point, I was holding my son in my hand, and I went, "Is this not proof of the fact that I've got a child? This is my house. I'm covered in tattoos. I've got a beard. Is that not enough?" He's like, "I still need to see ID." And I'm like, "What the fuck?"
I ordered this glass from Amazon for the Evo. Is it the Odin Evo Mini or whatever it is? So that glass, right? It's a glass, and I had to have ID to receive it because it was come under vaping, so they had to ID me. It was a bit of glass.
But then again, the other thing I found hilarious is, if you were asked for ID and you were in lockdown, they couldn't ask you to open the door to show your ID, so they just left it, took a picture, ticked the box, and walked away because some couriers were not willing to put themselves at risk.
Yeah, Shrek saying that the Amazon sent me Aegis Solos with a big battery warning sticker on them. No batteries in them. Yeah, it's strange. It's just strange, isn't it? Right, so what we're going to do, are we going to pick on first? We'll go with Steve and see if he's found. Have you got any shinies?
I've got a couple.
So just play your bumper. Play the bumper. Yeah, we're back. I'm slick at this tonight again. I'm just clicking on everything. Look at that.
Come on, computer. There we go. Rightio. So this is just. I mean, I've had them out before, the Dovpo MVV2, but apparently they're just having a new design come out. Because I wanted to get they brought out the original one. It was all silver. You had that engraved like samurai and the Indian on it. And then they brought out these other ones. But apparently there's a new design coming out.
Are you seeing Mr. Devil Vapors like that?
Yeah. So
happens to be in chat, and Wolves' first one that comes up, the Devil Vapor.
Devil Vapor. And then next on to Watofu, they've got a smart call for Suburban Tank is coming. So is that a Pacific tank or whatever? I mean, it's got a whole mod and everything there, so I don't understand. Yeah. And it will be which brand will be interchangeable?
Smoke.
Yeah, probably Smoke. Yeah. Or even like I said, or even said like with these well, obviously only you guys can see them, but these Vapefly ones, whether they'll be able to fit, I don't know. But and next up,
Abdul Ghani's just powered on. Abdul Ghani's put in, my doctor reckons I may be suffering from, he can't say it, but it's hard to say. He's put this big long wording.
Smock Morph Pod 40.
Do you not think that looks like the Aegis?
Yeah, it's got the little frame around it, and it's a little bit of a different design from Smock, I suppose, but it's nothing new. What was it? 2,000 mAh battery, RPM coils, so max 40 watts.
Yeah, it's a bit low, that, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's probably going to be for your move to long salts or kind of high nicotine freebase. I don't think it's going to be more starter kit side. I think that's going to be.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of them RPM coils. They're not brilliant.
No. And last up, normally it's the Shiny Shinies, but this one is from the Rochford Project. They did a little thing on Twitter as well. A little. So is that a new juice maybe coming out?
Don't know. Didn't say. No one
It could be
knows.
juices. There's two of them. There's two little juices sitting there. It could be two.
Yeah, can we zoom in? Can we zoom in?
Zoom.
Zoom in and then Benny will get his magnifying glass.
Yeah.
I know what it is.
It's a bottle.
It's a black ball.
So that they're bringing out new laptops. So then it's one of those.
Yeah, he's going to be doing his own laptop line or lights. He could be doing his own lights.
Probably like, yeah.
It's our anniversary.
And that's it for me, I'm afraid.
No, well, all right, Steve. That's a couple of them I ain't seen before.
You see that dove pool
pool?
looked very much like this.
That's same
the
sort of. Yeah. Oh.
Because I seen it and I just went, I have to go grab it and let you guys see like how similar. Because that's a PWM as well. Buttons.
All right, it says Dean saying applied for the Novo 4 and the Arcos 4 kit from Smok, but the one isn't up. That one isn't up on the site yet. Like I say, I've not been on because they won't fucking send me it. So, I've emailed about 10 people at fucking Smok. They're fucking shite at getting back to you. Thing is, I won a competition from Instagram as well. I had a ticket there in Smok shop, and the fucker won't let me order it. Bastards.
Yeah.
I just try and stay away from smoke. I'm not a fan of them.
To be honest with you, not too bad. The stuff, newest stuff is not too bad.
Yeah. Well, I'm not going to obviously, the devices are obviously there to help people stop smoking or upgrade, but I've never really been a fan of them from the beginning. Especially when I used to have the old Baby Beast tank, the Q4 coils, and they used to just burn out constantly.
Yeah, I didn't like the Baby Beast.
That's when my mate just went, look, I've got this thing called an RDA. You build your own coils. I'll help you out with it. And I've never looked back since because of it. Because
I like to say I didn't like the Baby Beast coils. Were shit.
It's like so I've got that tank now. It's the Smok one, the TV16. I mean that's a beast. But you enter with that stock coil, but you had to vape it to get anything from it at about 110 watts.
They're bringing out a bigger one out the T18 out there. It's like it's like an house.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, the coil's even bigger, aren't they?
Yeah. Right, James, have you got anything we're gonna bring up? We're gonna bring up James's bargains. Oh, butt bumper. Smooth transitions.
Right. I am going somewhere local to my area over in Wivensea. Wick Addiction. Now, they've got the Nudge RDA in silver for 10 quid, and that's the 22mm version.
It's a right little flavour banger if you're after a little flavour banger, is that?
Yeah, I knew one of us got one, and I can't remember which one it was. I'm sure it was either you, Benny.
Yep, I've got it right here.
As well as that, with Wick Addiction again, into their guest e-liquid line, and it's the Myth range. They've only got the last few left on these. They're £4 a bottle, and they do come with a free nick shot. Apparently, what it says on the tin.
That's not too bad because, like I say, I've seen them for Washington Vapes. We just
there you go, including nick shot.
Right. Well, Washington Vapes are doing them for $2.99 without a nick shot. So the same with a nick shot is same price. So, but like I say, I don't think they're too bad. I've got a few of them here.
Over to cloudsticks.com, and they've got the 9th tank for a tenner. That's in the silver version. You pay an extra £3 for the black.
I've never used. Anybody use that 9th?
No.
I've got one. I've hardly used it.
Right. Does it take the Nautilus coil?
No, I don't think they do. I think they take the other one. Is it the AVP?
AVP?
I think so. I've used it, so I'll have to look into that one. No, I bet they won't have any details. There we go.
Yeah, AVP coil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can get an RBA as well for it.
Yeah, it comes in the kit. So that's rather good for them. Still on the Cloud Sticks, we've got the Deco mod for $12.99.
If you haven't got one, get one for the 21700. I think that's a banger.
And if someone pisses you off, chuck it at them.
It's got some right weight behind it, hasn't it?
Fucking heavy tank mod.
Yeah, I don't think it's bad for a little.
Yeah, for a nice single battery.
A nice single battery, yeah. Battery life.
Rather comfy in the hand as well, aren't they?
Yeah, I like it, mate. To be honest with you.
And over to Sig One, they've got the Ultrona Fallout Vape Gear 200 watt box mod for $39.99, but it gets even sweeter than that. If you go down and you go to the add to cart with
Add to cart, that's a drink, that.
Yeah. And you get the Screamer RDA for free. So you're getting a mod and a dripper for $39.99.
It's not bad at all.
That's me for tonight.
See, I've just spotted. I spotted wrong because I'm on Wicked Addiction because I was going to go by the Nudge, but they've also got the Athena kit, the Mech Squonker, and an 18650 for 20 quid. That's not too bad actually from Geek Vape. The Athena Squonk kit. That's actually quite good value as well. That's just in the little sale bit that you were in.
Yeah,
I think that's cracking value.
Dalla Roach is saying, have a look at the iStick Duo mod, something I mod just to the review of it. It does look nice, does that, the new iStick ones that's coming out. So they seem to be bringing out some new stuff to Wheeleaf.
Yeah, the Gruss is better to chuck at people. Yeah, that's
talking about the Gruss, I'm a bit peed off that I bought the Gruss and then they decided to change the chip to the Ursa chip.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one I've got here. So.
Have you got the Ursa one?
Yeah, the new one.
So I don't think this has got Ursa one. There's no battery in it. Oh no, it's definitely no. Mine's got thingy with. I'm like,
yeah, because the box I bought it from, because I'm still using the wholesale thing that I can't. But mine come in. It's like I think I've seen Aiden's review of it as well, because it's almost like although it's only just really come out over here, but mine come in like a Christmassy type box, and it comes with 4 coils.
All right.
It come 2 1.5s and 2.3s.
That's all right.
I'm really enjoying it so far. It's just a bit of a pain filling it up. Like it's got the bung in it, and you can't take it out.
Right. Yeah, I think they're on about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does the chip make those two perform any different? Is the chip?
I haven't tried the Gruss. I think that you guys have got. So can't really compare it.
Abdul's on ball today. He's put, my Chinese mate collects toys from the 70s. He's got some clackers. He's on the ball tonight. Apparently the battery life's better on it. The Ursa chip has got better battery life on it.
Yeah, because I've got 21700 in it. Obviously, it's got the little adapter for the 18650, but I'll just get it on there. So I'm enjoying it at the moment. It's all right.
Oh, Dean's
I noticed that on the Gruss with me having the Brunhild on, because half hit the battery on the 21700, and I'm not going any higher than 18.
Yeah, he seems to die off really quick. Gets down to about half at weight and he goes.
Yeah.
Dean's record just finished it for that one that Graham Babley said, the Geek Vape 15-minute charge device. Dean's just done it, finished off his thing for that. I think Danny's got. Is that that's the one that's, is it op something or other? The Geek Vape one? They've gone away from the ages.
Oh, the Obelisk.
Obelisk, is it?
Yeah. It's got a built-in battery device, which it's nice. It's something a little bit different, because the last thing that they made that had a built-in battery was an Aegis device. It was the Solo Mini.
Yes.
Something like that, yeah. So,
it does look nice.
It's nice to see they've kind of went a different way. And someone in the chat's asked if we've seen the Pico 2 from E-Leaf. It kind of looks a bit like a swag, the original swag.
But that's the original. E-Leaf were the first one to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Was the first one to do. The Pico came out long before. People love them. People get them the Pico customized. You can take all the body off and people make a resin bozzy for it. and a stabwood body. Yeah, I've seen that. The Mix has a 21700 conversion kit coming out. That you can make a little put a 21700. Yeah, the Obelisk. Dean's saying it's called. So, yeah, some nice. I think you've got 21700. I just think it's so better with 21700. I've been using the Solo, you know, the 18650 Aegis one, and battery life is shocking. Run it at 50 watts, and battery life's really bad on it.
Try to 80. It just
like about five fucking minutes.
It goes, I'm not going to fire this. Just put me on something else, please.
Yeah. I was just fed up of changing batteries on it, so that's why I brought Deco out with it. A lot better. Pi by Lipo, yeah, apparently so, yeah. So, right, we will run the where are we? Run the competition. I will just get this up. Giveaways, keyword. Oh, can't even spell. Right, we have got a message from our sponsor this week, and he will let you know what we have up for the Yorkshireman's Handshake.
Thank you, Benny Vapes. So this week up for grabs, we've got 2 bottles of 50ml from Red's Liquids. This is the 21 Vape Edition. We've got the Cherry Drops and Parma Violets. And also from Dispergo, the same guys who make your Jack Rabbit. This is the Cafe range. We've got lemon custard cream and apple pie and custard. So that's 4 50ml, 200ml of juice up for grabs. Good luck to all the people in chat. And I hope to see you soon. Have a good show. Ciao for now.
And we're back. I will also reiterate the rules this week, right? So, handshake rules are, the Yorkshireman handshake rules are open to UK residents only. Let me reiterate, open to UK mainland residents only. Casters say is final. It is free to enter. Casters do have a life away from YouTube. So bear this in mind, we do have a live away from here. So don't be sending us emails saying, are you sending it out yet? Have you sent it out yet? Because we don't have time to always go. We don't, live near a post box or out like that. So just bear that in mind. It could take a while for you to get your free shit. So just bear that in mind that it does, we don't do this. We're not sat by a fucking post box or the post office. It takes us time to get it out. So just bear that in mind. If you don't want to wait, don't fucking enter. Plain and simple. Don't enter. All right. So that is, and you've got 5 days to claim it. So you've got to email us and we'll pass it on. And you've only got 5 days for that. And if you have won the week before, you are not going to be eligible to enter for 4 weeks. That is a new rule. It's not up on there. But if you entered, so if you won last week, do not enter for 4 weeks because you won't get it. So just bear that in mind. And we're back. So your keyword for that is, thank you very much for our sponsor for doing that for us. It is
sausages.
If you type it only once. The keyword is biggest dickus. Biggest dickus.
I'm sure I'll be happy with that word.
And we're off.
And we're off the air.
Yeah. Well, it's from Carry On Film, isn't it? My name is Biggest Dickus.
That was Life of Brian, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Is it Life of Brian? Is it Life of Brian?
Yeah.
Is it? I thought it was there, yeah. Why are you laughing at my name of Biggest Dickus?
Yeah.
My friends call me Biggest Dickus.
Biggest for short.
Oh, dear. So what have you got coming up, boys? Anything or nothing?
What for video wise?
Yeah. Is
Like
that
I
with you,
said,
James? JP?
I've got that coming out tomorrow. And I've got some recording to do. I'm hoping to get it done for Wednesday.
Got a few juice ones coming out this week. That'll be coming out this week as well. And like I said, the same. I'm going to do the rebuildable core and the RDTA as a separate one. But that's not going to be coming out this week. But in the next couple of weeks, I'll be doing a review on that. And that's it for me for the next week or so. Stuart, Dill, you already won, mate.
What's that? Sorry.
Yeah, Stuart Dill, you won last week, mate, so you can't enter this week.
Yeah, Stuart Dill, you cannot enter this week. So if your name comes up, you will not be getting it because it's 4 weeks till you can enter again. So if you pick your name, we will do that. So unfortunately, you won't be. It might still pull it up, James, because it comes through all night. But
Did it? Well, Shrek's timed him out.
oh, sorry, I didn't. My spanners. Sorry, Stuart, we didn't. They're getting a bit. Yeah.
I've got this coming up for review. So I've got this mic coming up for review the night, but I'm also going to be doing it in the 4 battery configuration as well. So this actually gets bigger. And I've also got the Typhoon GTR as well to do for review. So that should be up this week at some point.
Well, I've got a new vape mail subscription service that's just come out from these guys, Flavor Mail. So that's coming up. All your premium e-liquids in there. That's not a bad little price. I've got that coming up. And I've also got, if I get a chance to edit it, the Optima. Same as you, Steve. I've got that coming up. What is?
The Flavour Mail.
You can get 3 bottles for $29.99. You can get 5 bottles for, if you go, that's if you buy a one-off. It's £27.99 if you go on a subscription service. That's for 3 bottles. For 5 bottles, it is $47 for 5 bottles if you go on subscription. $49 if you go on for 5 bottles on the one-off. And then they do 7 bottles for $62 if you buy it outright. So, and they're all your premium ones as well. Like I say, I got a bottle or 2 in it. I've got so they do a Nick Salt pack as well. The Nick Salt pack is for 5. I think he's 15 quid. So if you want 5 Nick Salts,
The butter number 2. So what flavour is that one?
this is jam, biscuit, meringue, and cream. As long as it's better than that butter or 4, then I'm fine. But yeah, go check them out. All one word, flavormail.com, www.flavormail.com if you want to have a look at that.
And if you forget and watching a replay, just Google it.
Yeah. But that review for that one up, I've done a little down low, opening the box with a little picture in the side. I've got a little craft, I've got a little technical on me with me talking over it. It was really good. Right, so if you would just like to, if anybody wants to enter for the e-liquids, the keyword is Dicketh, all one word.
All one words, all small letters.
All small letters. And you've got...
Destroyer, if you want to put that back in while you have a chance.
Yes, it is, Benji. It's 3 times 100. Well, they're 120 with 100 ml. So it goes 300, 500, 700 ml of juice that you will get. And you guarantee not to get, what they're saying is you won't get the same juice each week. You can pick mixed. You can pick beverages. You can pick fruit. So you can pick fruits, beverages, desserts, or tobacco. So, which I didn't think it was too bad, was that, to be honest with you. But if you pay on a subscription $47, you get 5 bottles a month. Works out less than 10 of a bottle, doesn't it? And you get your Nick shots as well. And you get some other goodies if you get the late tier 5. Pardon?
Can you change it around then, each month then?
Yeah, I suppose you can. Yeah, you can pick what. I'm guessing that if you say, well, I want a beverage pack this month, they'll just put it in your notes, I think. Just message them. Or you can have a mix where I've got the mix one where it's different ones. So I don't think it's bad, to be fair.
You need to let us know what the kind of follow-up is, if it's just a case of they send you something else, or if they send you like a wee email or like you fancy doing another mix, or do you want to try something else through the website? Click on the link below and let everybody else know how that goes. Yeah.
Well, I'll find out about that. I'll give him an email and drop him an email because I've got the Nick one to do. He sent me the Nick one through. The level 5 Nicks. So I'll tell everybody on that. I've already done the video for this one, but I'll email him and just say, look, can people pick each month what they want. Do they come on? Or do you just send them, if they pick beverages, you're just going to get beverages, which isn't really that good. But he's doing a DIY one eventually as well.
Well, he's got scales for sale.
Pardon?
He's got scales for
Yeah,
sale.
he's got scales for sale. Yeah. That's if you want to weigh out a bit of the old green goodness. But he's doing how he first got to me was he's gone down the e-liquid one first, but the second one's going to be DIY. So you're going to have flavours to make up a recipe with all the PGVG, and you can buy that with a flavour card in. Eventually, he's going to be doing that. So, like I say, if you get the level 5, I got an alpha tool. With it, a lanyard, and obviously they sent me the t-shirt out. Well, he says you can get t-shirts, and so they put little goodies in for you. So yeah, brilliant. Right, we're going to draw this now. So we will draw it. Last call. We are rolling it, and it's Albert Valentini.
Well done.
Congratulations.
Man's real slow today.
Pardon?
Man's real slow tonight.
Albert Valentini. If you email me at...
You need to check your net speed again then, JP.
If you email me there or get in touch, you can either email me there or get in touch with Mr. Bigger Stickers on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, whichever. If you want to get in touch with them, you can either email me your address and I'll pass it on, or you can get in touch with Bigger Stickers yourself. So well done.
Very good.
Can I get you back up now? So yeah, congratulations. No problems. So yeah, like I say, you won't be entered for 4 weeks, so just bear that in mind. I'm going to start writing them down who's got it. And we're going to, because I give other people a chance. I've noticed that a few times it's the same names. The Nightbot decides
gives
to
people
pick.
a chance to win or don't win, doesn't it?
Yeah, I have noticed that sometimes you'll get sort of same people dropping in. Do you know what I mean? It's like 4 weeks later, you've got the same ones, so I thought we'd give them a chance. Everybody can have a chance then, can't they? Yeah. Rather than, share the love. Share the love.
Yeah.
So, do you know we've done 60 odd episodes of this? Do you know that?
Yeah. 61.
Going quick, isn't it? I looked today and it's like, are we on like 67 or something? So we're on to number 69?
Won't be long till we'll be hitting our 100 show by the rate we're going.
I think probably end of year's 100, won't it?
Yeah.
End of year will be.
In Benny jail now.
Not in me. I ain't put anybody in Benny jail.
But you're right.
That's for murder now.
When you do shows, you don't really realize how quickly time passes by. We were on going on to 28, 29, and obviously we went on our hiatus. But I was like, how quickly that happened. It's insane.
Yeah, no, it just creeps up on you, doesn't it? Creeps up on you all of a sudden. Like with Mixing Show, it's our 50. Well, I think it's like as 50th. Like it's over 50 shows, and that's gone really quick as Mixing Show one. It's gone really quick. I'm on the 510 connection with tomorrow night as well. If you want to come over and join us there, I would like to think he might catch up on this, but well done to Little Bro Vapes for getting over 3,000 subscribers.
Yeah,
that is absolutely fantastic. He well deserves it. He's put a lot of work in his channel.
Hasn't he?
Pardon?
He's been struggling to get to that 3,000. This last 100 he was in.
Yeah, it has. He's struggled to get there. Yeah, as you said, I posted it before it got this. Yeah, I preempted who we're going to win. Got a mystic ball out. But yeah, he has struggled. He went up and down. He was saying, like everybody does, it goes up and down. But yeah, he's, like I say, fantastic. Well done for reaching your 3,000. I think that's absolutely fantastic. And like I say, he has put some work in this year as Aidan with his charity stuff and with his camera. He's got new cameras and things like that. So he's put a lot of work into his channel this year. So he definitely deserves to be up there on the 3,000. Like, what is it? Well, another one that struggled was Daytime Frank, that struggled to get up to that 1,000. He was another one that bubbling round about 990. Do you know what I mean? It was just sort of. If YouTube's a fucker, I don't know if you've noticed it just lately. It takes them, adds them on, then takes about fucking 10 off.
Yeah, I mean, I was at 368, then it went up to 371, then back down to 368, then it go up, and then all of a sudden now it's just hasn't taken any off. I've got up to 381 now, so I'm happy with that.
It's a fucker.
Yeah, I noticed that. It's been going like that.
Yeah.
You'll get like 3 or 4 subscribers in a week, and then it takes fucking 5 off.
It seemed to be a while ago that every time I went to put a new review up, suddenly 2
Cheers, Dacky.
subscribers went down. I was like, isn't it supposed to work the other way around?
Yeah.
Bastards.
But yeah, it's freaking YouTube are just fucking bitches. Right, so we are coming up to that time. It is getting up to the 1:30 mark. Go over to the Late Night Vape Show at 10:30. Go show them some love. I don't know if they've got anybody on. It might be Disco Potato, the Chair, and Mick. I'm not sure if they've got anybody else on. They've not put it out, so I'm guessing that they haven't got anybody else on. So go check them out. They're on after us at 10:30. We will go around and say our goodbyes. We will start with McTavish.
Thank you, Benny. Thank you very much, chat, for joining us. Obviously, we know that YouTube tonight's been really, really busy, so we do appreciate you all coming in and having a chat with us, especially when it came to the battery, the batteries and chargers. You're all very, very, very passionate, and we enjoy the feedback. So absolutely. To all the spanners, thank you very much for the cracking jobs that you do, and to you guys, thank you again for letting me come back on. And
you're not going anywhere. We've told you this. We're not telling them that yet.
Yeah.
I'll pass it over to JP.
Thanks, James. Yeah, another show that I always look forward to is on a Sunday night. I mean, I think I was going to be late when I realised the time. Went, shit, it's 10 to 9. Fucking hell. I was napping away. I want to say thank you for Benny, James, and Steve. I enjoyed hosting with people in chat. You've been brilliant as usual. Now you'll see me again on Friday night for the Friday Night Vape Show with Shrek and Simon62 at 7 p.m. over on my channel. Well, you'll see another bunch of reviewers of the week, which is picked out by Mr. Simon62. So I'll pass that over to Steve.
Thank you very much. Thank everyone in chat for coming along and joining us tonight. It's always muchly appreciated. Thanks, guys, for another cracking show.
Big love.
And you can catch me tomorrow night on the Laid Back Vape Show with our guest. We've got a guy called LPC Vapes. He's a new guy.
Is he from Wigan?
Yeah, he's around that way, yeah.
I thought he was when I watched him, and I was like, listen, I'll tell you, he's a fucking... Pull him about if speaking Wiganese.
Wiganese. And obviously, Hooks on Funk and Disco Potato have got their very special guest tomorrow night, Benny, 10:10 tomorrow night. Go and catch that out. Then obviously, Benny Wednesday night in his UK e-liquid mixing show. And of course, JP on Friday. So go and check them out. Thank you very much. On to you, Benny.
Thank you very much, Mr. Blazing. So, while we're on, let's just put it in. Happy birthday, the Chair. It is his birthday today. So, happy birthday. Big love to you. I hope you've had a cracking day. I know he's away. So, I hope he's singing. So, what's on your cup?
His lordship.
Is that for skin? So, don't forget to check out this, guys. Yeah. So check out James on Friday night. You can also find Steve on Monday night at 7 o'clock on the Laid Back Vape Show. James is on the Three Stooges. You should call it Three Stooges. I did that picture for Three Stooges and put Three Stooges Vape Show, and you don't even call it that. Three Stooges Vape Show. Also, you can see me on the 510 Connection at 10:10 tomorrow night. Also, Simon62 on Saturday night and Devil Vapor at 7, 3 Men of Vape Show at 8. Layback. There's loads of shows out there now. There's one for every day of the week, so catch up with everybody. Show everybody some love, show your support. And you'll see you next week. And big thank you for Danny for doing the weekly giveaway. It's absolutely fantastic, mate. Right, so we will go and we will see you next Sunday, same time, same channel. Bye for now. Where's the bloody outro? Where's the outro?